The another important thing which I want to tell all the youth is the impact of technology on their behavior. So now everybody thinks that the world is at his fingertips because of the internet or whatever it is. The concept of global village has come now. But how much technology is required for us, that also we need to see. Again I quote Albert Einstein here. Einstein said, if you start depending on technology too much, the relationships are going to be affected. We stop communicating with each other, and finally we will be leaving a generation of idiots eventually. So nowadays the technology impact is so much. Technology always needs to be used like a salt. If you put more salt in your food, you can't eat it. In the same way, technology also needs to be used as per the requirement, especially with the children. Now I go to schools and colleges, I see a lot of children depending on the technology. They have Facebooks, they have WhatsApps, they start using these gadgets like phones, mobile phones and all. So a lot of time gets wasted in that. So that's why if you refer back to the Upanishads and what Chanakya said also, he mentioned the initial stage of a child, that means from the time of his birth up to 5 years, give a lot of love to the child. From 5th year onwards up to 16th or 17th years, the child should be brought up with a lot of discipline. Then after 17, the parents can behave like friends with the children. So this is what is the concept that is required. So whether a primary school going child, whether he needs a telephone, whether he needs a cell phone, whether he needs a Facebook account, this is what we need to decide. What is the requirement? The formidable years, what I was mentioning, up to 8 years, 9 years, the child should learn from others or from the parents. They should be able to catch the values. That's why Dr. Abdul Kalam says in his book, you are unique. He gives simple 4 formulas for a child to flourish. The first thing what he says is, respect your parents. Second thing what he says is, respect your teachers. Third thing is, read good books. And fourth one is, develop good friendships. So these are the 4 things what Dr. Abdul Kalam has told the children. Respect the parents, respect the teachers, read good books, and have good friendships. So this is what is the requirement. The other day I had gone to a school. One 8th class student, he came to me when I asked about the Facebook account. The boy said he has 1,000 friends on the Facebook. I was surprised. I asked this boy, how much time you spend on the Facebook a day? He said he spends about 2 hours. I asked the boy, what do you do every day? I open my internet, I go to my Facebook account and I give a message in the morning, hi friends, how are you? Then what your friends are going to say? I asked the boy, he said, yeah, my friends also reply, yeah, we are fine and all. So these 2 hours of time what he is spending, so I told the boy, tomorrow you go and message all your 1,000 friends. My school fee has been enhanced. My father doesn't have money. My dear 1,000 friends, please contribute 50 rupees to my account, and this is my account number. The boy next day went and he typed this message and he came and told me, sir, none of my 1,000 friends have replied. So I told the boy, why are you wasting your 2 hours time with such friends? Why are you wasting your time with 1,000 such friends? Instead, every day, these 2 hours, if you read a good book, that means in a year, you would have read 365 books. That means in a span of 10 years, you would have read 3,650 books. That means when you walk on the road, people will say that you are an encyclopedia, or you are a library walking on the road. So the amount of confidence and the amount of knowledge you get by proper utilization of time and without getting onto the unnecessary technology. This is what is the need of the hour. This is what is the need of the hour. So that's why I finally told the boy, don't have 1,000 friends on Facebook. Have 4 friends who can read your face like a book. That is what is required. Have 4 friends. That's what Dr. Abdul Kalam said. Make good friendships. Have 4 friends who can read your face like a book, not having 1,000 friends on the Facebook who are of no help to you. So my advice to all children and the parents is that technology, let us use it. There is no this thing replacement. But how much technology we need to use, we have to calibrate it, and we have to use it to that extent only. So finally, respect your parents, respect your teachers, read good books, and have good friends.